What's up, guys? It's your mentor, Ofentse Ledwaba from Forex Heroes. As you know, guys, you know when I'm in this chair, you know what I'll be doing. Today, I'll be giving you guys a much more broader knowledge about backtesting your strategy. First and foremost, you need to go back in time and be able to see what really happened is really repeating itself. That's what I always tell people. History repeats itself all the time. So let's not waste time. If you're new to this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, click the like, and also click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop. I'm waiting. Hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe. Be part of our community, hit the subscribe. Let's get into the charts. Okay, guys. Let's start by looking at GBP USD. I'll be taking this pair so that I can be able to explain to you guys so that you understand the method of backtesting and what it really means when you're saying you are backtesting a pair. So let's look at what is currently happening. I'm on daily time frame. As you know, as I've mentioned, that history repeats itself. So I'm just going to show you what really happened. Look. The market went up, and then at the highest point, forming a double top, came back down. As you can see now, we have what we call the 90% rule. This is the 90% rule. By simply saying the 90% rule, we are simply saying that once it breaks here and confirming that it's going down, it's gonna reach where it started, where the correction started. As you can see here, it's a correction. And another one thing that you can call this is you can call it a triangle. As you can see, this is a right angle triangle. You can see this is a right angle triangle. It came back to its initial point. Okay, so now you understand what is the meaning of a break of a structure and a retest and confirming a reversal. Here we confirmed a reversal. So here we had a double top. And here we can also see, by me looking at this, my lowest point was this one. So I'm looking, you see the market, it's breaking this. Should this daily candle close below here, we are definitely continuing further to the downside. But don't forget that the 90% rule here will be this one, because you have the break and a retest. I hope you can see it. We had a break and a retest. Now we expect the market to shoot further down. Okay, now that I've explained, let me show you guys the method of backtesting. Method of backtesting is simply going back in time and identifying the similar chart patterns or the similar trend breaks, so that you can know that they always repeat themselves. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, now I'm showing you guys on daily time frame, because a clearer vision is better, not having many candlestick formation. You can see our 90% rule was here. You see, the market pushed up, formed this M formation or a double top, then came back to the 90% rule. Okay, now that you understand what is the 90% rule, now I'm gonna go back further so that I can be able to show you what's really happening. Here, you can see we are having another break of the structure, and then we pushed where came, touched our final TP. So, but don't forget that sometimes the market tends to reverse before the 90% rule, but you would have catered for these positions, which will be your first TP and your second TP. Third TP, fourth TP, 1, 2, 3, 4. And our last TP will be where we have our 90% rule. So you won't be caught up in the move saying that you won't be profit, you'll be profitable all the way going down. Okay. And also, guys, if you have a small account, familiarize yourself with taking partial profits because you are increasing your balance. And by increasing your balance, it simply means that your margin grows and then you are able to take more trades and you are able to increase your lot sizes. That's what we call compound trading. You'll be trading in that manner that you trade, you take profit, you trade, you take profit until your account grows. So don't be waiting to have a big account so that you can be able to take your big lot sizes. Build your account. Okay. And now I'm having something again here. Again, we pushed up, broke from the retest, and then we came back to retest again, and then we pushed further down. So by me looking at this, I can already see that we had a head and shoulders structure here. And see here, left shoulder, head, the highest point, and then we broke this neckline. We broke this neckline. Then we push further to the downside. Okay, let me remove this so you can see. Okay. So you would see that the market showed us that it's going to the downside. But also, don't forget this point of noticing the fake outs. As you can see, we have this was a fake out from this trend line. But as you know, we look at how is the market coming into this structure. You understand? So this is what we saw. So we could see that, okay, the market didn't break above, because if it broke above, we're looking to go long until this point. But now you can see that the market rejected this resistance. So we had this as our first entry, and then Our second will be at the break of the neckline. With this one, you risk less, but then with the break, it's a much more given confirmation. Okay. So also, guys, the same thing that I'm doing on daily, you are able to do it in H1 or 4-hour time frame. So you can see here we have an impulse, correction, impulse. So you can see now we are in a reverse. You can see now we are in a reverse. So our 90% rule would have been here. Then we will have had this. So once we know, here you can see we formed a nice W or a double bottom. So you know that you are taking your trade, and then that's how you're gonna win. Also, back testing this one, you could see that here we had this strong support. We had this strong support, and then here you would buy your 90% will be here, and then can see we pushed even further to the upside. Okay, now let me go to 4-hour time frame. So I'm gonna remove this so that you can see that the same rules I applied on daily time frame, I'm applying them on 4-hour chart. So this will definitely assist you in making sure that you make the correct trades. Okay, now we are on 4-hour. You can see we have this. So guys, this becomes easy with practice. You can only become a better trader by your last trade. Okay, you can see. Okay, and if you're having issues with seeing the market or the understanding the peaks, can click the line chart. And then with the line chart, you would know that, okay, fine, I'm having a line chart, and then I had this uptrend. This was an uptrend. Remember here, what we were doing? We were buying. This was an uptrend. I'm just going to show you a quick trick. Let me use okay, when I use this line. Okay, so that you can see we had this. We had this as our lowest point before this happened. And we prepare this zone here. Because now you can see we were at the lowest point here, but then at the break, we came back to retest this level. Around here. Okay, So as you could see that here we were buying, and then our 90% rule will cater around this point here. See, we broke and we came back to retest. And then at the break of this, we saw that this resistance failed to hold. Now it becomes our support. We buy again, coming into this zone. Then another buy coming here. So the areas of sensitivity, guys, I'll expect and advise you to wait for a retest. A retest gives you the best sniper entries. And another one would be around this area. So here, we'll buy here. Then here we can see we are at a very strong diagonal support. So what we would do here, you would know that you draw your correction, and then you would know that at the break, the market will shoot to the upside. Okay. So you see the reason why I said this was an uptrend. So you can see, guys, you don't need to be in a rush. You see how many buy opportunities you had on H4. And remember, we take most of our trades on H1 and 4 hours. So it's possible that you can also trade on 4 hours. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buying opportunities. As I always explain that trades are like trades. You miss this one, another one is coming. There's no need for you to rush and buy here and say, but it was a confirmed entry. You can see here, it is a wrong entry. We buy low and sell high. Buy low, sell. This is one of the tips that you will definitely become profitable. Okay, now let me go to 1 hour. The same thing that we've seen on 1 hour is it's the same, just that on 1 hour you'll see a little bit more candles, because in a 4-hour candle you have 4 times 1 hour candles. So it will eventually give you best sniper entries. Okay, you can see here. So it's the same setup. So let me go to candlestick formations and you'll be able to understand. So this was a fake out. You can see it closed above but came back to retest. So you need to see how the market retests that specific sensitive level. So this is our pattern within a pattern. You see, it's a correction in this manner. We pushed and then we came back, correct. Then we pushed, retest, pushed up, retest up. Okay, so this is a retest of this support. And then here we have a retest again. So it's always advisable, guys. I know some of you like to swing, but always advisable to take partial profits as you go, because you would see that with this one, having a swing trade could have given you a little bit more profit, but always familiarize yourself with taking partial profits. You can leave 1 or 2 or 3 trades, but take most of your trades so that you build your balance, so that your account grows. Because here you move your stop loss here if your entry was here. As I mentioned, that on 1 hour you'll be able to cater for most. So here you would have seen that we are going up, coming from here. This was a downtrend that confirmed our bullish movement. So we are coming here. Let me try it. We are coming here, downtrend, and then we formed a reversal pattern, showing us that we are indeed going up. As you can see, I have something that looks like a reverse head and shoulders here. Have something that looks like a reverse head and shoulders. Shoulder. Okay. This makes my chart look a little bit dirty. Okay, let me remove this. And you could see here you have your head, which was the lowest point, and then here your right shoulder, your left shoulder. We are reversing, going up. Okay. So you put your buy, your 90% rule going all the way up where it started. 90% rule will be here. Percent rule. You can see also throw it in a rectangle triangle and see pushed and reversed back to it. So if you are going up, you put your right angle triangle in reverse. If you are going down, you put it the normal way. Okay, you can see. Now, so always, guys, make sure you put your stop losses above the previous high. If you are having a movement, rather reduce your lot size. You can see here, this will be our first risk entry, because you can see we are rejecting on this resistance. And then we further break the structure. Then we push further to the downside. The reason why I wouldn't want you to put your stop loss here, we can have this move. Let me show you. The market can move in this manner. It can break and then correct. Then, so they would kick you out because your stop loss is too close. This level is still our highest resistance. This is our decider, because it's showing me that it's strong. Because you can see we came, bounce, 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 so bounce. So you could see that the market is failing to break this area. You understand? So if it would have broke it, maybe we had a pattern like this, something like this, would wait for a retest before we go long. Retest. Because with a retest, it will prove to us that we have validated the cell structure, and now we are continuing with going to the upside. Don't buy with before you see that it's really confirmed, because you can have a movement like this, which the market always does the time to catch people on the wrong side. You can have this, yes, this, and then to the downside. And we are within the structure, because you can see we haven't broken this diagonal resistance, the diagonal resistance. So we're still within it. If the market does this, then you would see that it is a fake out, and indeed you wait for market to come back here, break this support to prove that indeed, yes, we are going further to the downside. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy, Ofentse Ledwaba, your most trusted mentor, Forex Heroes. Guys, please do not forget, subscribe, man. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe. I'm waiting. Did you hear it? Click the like, subscribe, notification bell, get notified. I drop. It's your mentor, Ofentse Ledwaba. Peace.